Um, Dr. Brown, when you search for a dentist or an orthodontist to help your kid's face grow properly, what are the things you should look for?
Okay, what we try to do when a child enters our office, and an adult too, we make very sure that we palpate about 50 different muscles, just for starters. Then we palpate the cranial bones. Cranial bones surround the jaw joints. And if those jaw joints are not level, for example, the mastoid bones behind the ears or the sphenoid bone that goes behind the eyes, if these aren't level, the jaw joints are not level, and the jaw bones are going up to uneven sockets, and the body gets torqued and twisted because of such discrepancies. So if you're an orthodontist, dentist, physician, doesn't take a good look at those issues and doesn't help level you out, so to speak, you're going to be hurting one day. And that's what I see every day in our practice with all the adults that come in here. They've been through, unfortunately, no one's ever looked at these issues. They're not level, they're not even, and they're hurting.
Hmm. I guess I guess one more thing I wanted to cover was extractions. What happens when or why would a kid's teeth be crowded? And what happens when you extract teeth and close up spaces? What happens to space for the tongue, and then does the tongue retract back into the airway?
Yeah, for in the old days, I actually stopped allowing extractions about 25 years ago when I realized we were collapsing airways. What'll happen is it's easy for an orthodontist to order extractions because then you just pull everything back, tuck it in, you're done quickly and easily. The hard thing is to plan ahead and keep all the teeth, do some mild, gradual expansion, and you do this on the upper and lower jaws, of course, and then that increases the space for the tongue. The tongue can travel forward a little bit, which will open up the airway. That's very, very critical. Not to mention, when you do this mild expansion, you bring the roof of the mouth, the palatal vault, down, and it allows for better nasal breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, all tied into the sleep issues, but it should be tied into orthodontics and the TMJ issues as well.
Hmm.
These are all the things that should be looked at in an exam.
Okay. And final question: what happens aesthetically when you do extractions and you retract the upper jaw versus what happens aesthetically when you expand and promote forward growth?
Think of the expansion, the gentle expansion with the alpha appliances, as getting the Julia Roberts broad smile, that very pretty, pretty smile. When you extract, you cause the face to shrink, and you end up with the lower jaw being set back. They look like they don't have a profile. The lower jaw is set back like that, and it's not very attractive. Even my own office manager, when I first met her, her lower jaw was set very far back. And by using these two appliances that we use, we brought her lower jaw forward, and she's even more attractive than she was to begin with. It's kind of like doing a facelift at no extra charge.
So the good news is that this can be reversed in adults.
Oh, yes, we do it every day.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so anything else you want to cover?
No, that's pretty good. If you're good, I'm good.
Okay, thanks a lot for your time, Dr. Brown, and we'll talk to you soon.